back to
the Zak
and Buzz
review. Anyway,
So today we're doing a review of Gladiators, the quarterfinals, number 3.
But before we start, I've got a poem under my beard.
Uh-oh.
There we go. It's written specially for this one.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. So contenders are red, contenders are blue. Better beware, legends coming for you.
Oh,
There
that's
you
a
go.
reference, isn't it?
Yes,
that happened, didn't
That
it?
happened. There you go. Anyway, yeah. So we're here. It's another epic episode.
Yeah, so this is the last quarterfinals before we move into the semis next week.
Semis!
So that means there's only 3 episodes left.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We're definitely going to have to see if we get tickets and take the Zak and Buzz review to the actual arena.
That would be amazing to see that happen next year.
We have to see if we can get on the next one. Anyway, so what do we have?
Contender-wise, who do we
Contenders.
have? So, male contenders, we had Dev and we had Ash.
Yeah, Dev and Ash. Dev was a fast, feisty man. Isn't
Yes, he's the guy who could do the handstands, and
Yeah.
Ash was the fastest runner-up.
he? Yeah, good old Ash. Bless him.
Then we had Kerry
from
and
Scotland.
Betty. who
And
was
Betty, the farm girl. Yeah, and I was kind of backing Betty because she was a laugh in the last one, and she was
That's
a lot,
true.
she was
true.
a bit more subdued in this one, but she was still giving it her all. You know, great set of contenders.
First event was
Collision.
Now,
Yeah.
okay.
It's not a favourite.
so I will say it has been probably the best one we've had.
This one, it looked like the Gladiators because
Got in the group.
they got in the groove. They must have been getting used to this now, and
Because in previous in the heats especially, the Collision really didn't stand out as being like
yeah, it was-
very good.
it started off a bit haphazard, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it was good, and Legend proved himself with Dev because Legend took him on.
yeah.
This time, no scissoring, but you know he had to obviously take into consideration.
Well, I think
poor old Legend's
I think
thighs.
he was like. I think he was questioning it at the end.
yeah, but it's poor old Legend and his thighs. He can't help it, can he?
Yeah. He just has naturally wide hips.
Yes, that's it. That's it. He's
Wide set hips.
wide set hips. He's awesome. Anyway, so that was good. Poor old Kerry.
Which one?
The other chap.
Ash.
Ash, that's it. You know. He got knocked off as well, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
He did, bless. But then we had the ladies. Kerry flattened straight away. But Betty did better because she was kind of judging it and pushing them out of the way.
I think she got around 8 points.
Yeah, she did well on that one, so that was a good one for Betty. And then we
moved on to
hang on, we got to say it.
Power Up.
It was the ring. The ring.
Pretty feisty in the female
Yeah.
ring. That was quite fun.
Fury picking her up and dumping her again.
Yeah.
I do like it when the Gladiators do that because I know we've spoken to this time and time again, but I like it when the Gladiators tackle them, and I know they've got to let go after 2 seconds, but if they get it right, it's enough to take them to the outer edge of the ring.
Pick them up and then
Dump them.
Pick them up, chuck them away.
And then,
you can't just grab and pin because that doesn't help because you have to let them go.
But in the male one, Viper was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he was doing the old pin them down.
Viper!
Viper!
You will not be warned again!
That's right.
And poor Ash, he looked like he was a bit dishevelled after all that.
Yeah, but the thing was though, with the Viper situation, if you watch the game as it unfolded, Viper was staying very close to the scoring zone, and that didn't help him.
No.
The Glads have got to keep him out.
Constant pressure.
And you know they just keep him out.
It's funny how he seemed to root more for the Gladiators than the actual contenders.
I know. No, I love the contenders. I love the Gladiators, but it's kind of like I'm 50-50, you know.
Yeah. So out of the female and male version of the ring in this particular episode, what do you think was better?
I preferred the female one.
I did too.
Yeah, you know. And then after the ring, that was the wall, wasn't it? Now that was interesting because this is the first time you spotted it.
Yeah.
That we spotted that there was 2 walls.
Yes.
Because when the lady contenders were going up, you could see behind them a second wall.
Yeah, it's like either side of the entrance where they run in at the beginning.
Yeah, so it's not been mentioned yet.
No.
Whether or not that is like
a male and female.
Specifically for the males, maybe got a bit more.
Because we said in previous reviews that it was a shame that they didn't have
the original
the 2 routes.
The original wall had 2 routes.
Yeah.
But they seem to have got 2 separate walls.
Yes, in this one.
So,
which we only noticed in this episode.
I don't know if they're identical or not.
Exactly.
So it'd be interesting to know that. Maybe they need 2 walls because they need to set up quick.
maybe.
Rather than using one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just balances out where they got them. Who knows?
Who knows?
So in that one, Nitro lost Dev's shoe, didn't it? That came off.
Yeah.
It
was Steel against Ash, I think.
But Ash,
he just fell off.
He fell off,
He just
unfortunately.
fell off.
And then with
was it Diamond? Did she do it on the wall? Because she grabbed the
strap.
The strap, and really, that is the way you do the wall.
Yeah, that was with Betty.
Grab the strap and yank.
Yeah, that was I'm sure that was with Betty because Kerry got the top, didn't she? It was a good wall. It was a good wall. And then after the wall,
it was duel.
Yeah, now that was an interesting. Probably the best for me. I thought it was the best game this week. You know.
Not necessarily for Betty though.
No, well, unfortunately, Betty. There was a contender a week ago or something, a couple of weeks ago, that was doing the same wide stance, staying on.
But then going really low. It's like, she occasionally hit back, but it was very, very defensive.
I mean, Betty, unfortunately, she lost it for herself there. And I love.
She got disqualified.
Yeah,
she got disqualified.
And I love the locker room bit where Sabre's going, if they're going to come here to test themselves against the Gladiators, they need to do that.
They need to face us.
Face us, not just like
cower and fear.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
But I think it was Ash. He was against. Who was he against?
Was he against Giant? Wasn't he?
Oh, he was against. It was one of them, and he got proper walloped.
No, I think it was Giant because Giant. Didn't he say that he'd be behind the backstage? He said, "Give me an easy ride."
Yeah.
And then, and so Judge literally stood there and let it go bang, a couple of times, bang, 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 and then it was just wallop, and he's gone. Like,
and then he appeared behind Bradders. He was like, oh!
Oh, that's it, because that's
the thing you always saw in the trailers.
Yeah.
Leading up to this, that was actually quite funny.
Yeah, no, that was good fun. That was good fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, which leads us to obviously the eliminator.
No.
Oh God, no! Hang tough.
Honestly.
Yeah, honestly, where am I going with this? It's just like, I'm total muddle this week. Hang tough, which I forgot because basically
we haven't seen it.
We haven't seen it for ages, and it's like, my God, they got Hang Tough on there at last.
Finally.
And it was the male contenders one. That was the best. I mean, Legend was a star.
Yeah.
I mean, he just took down Dev, wasn't it? He was got Dev.
Yeah, I think so.
And then it was Nitro.
Yeah.
And they both nailed their competitors.
Didn't Ash just fall off? I think he just fell off. He lost his grip.
But it was great. Legend. Then, go for it.
Female contenders.
Oh, of course, we had Dynamite on that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
And
Kerry made it to the red zone and scored the 5 points.
Yep.
Whereas Betty was about to score the 5 points, but she left.
One red ring.
She left last second, which was such a shame.
Rather than swinging into the zone, she swung out of the zone.
Oh man, that was sad.
And you could, okay. So from what Dynamite was saying, she did her job. It wasn't an exciting one for the ladies. She blocked, sort of put the frighteners on, you could say, and then that's what caused Betty to make that mistake at the end.
Yeah.
Because rather than engaging, she backed away. She should have just gone straight in. She was so near to the time.
Yeah.
She got into that red.
Yeah.
Would she have got 5 points if she just literally grabbed a hold of the one red ring?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she didn't even need to look for another red ring. She could have just gone onto the ring.
That's all you got to do. You've got to get to the red zone.
There you go. So
then.
The Eliminator. That's it. The Eliminator.
So this was an interesting run actually, because Dev did really well. Because I think he
was out in front.
Yeah, he was. But it was a close run.
I've got to give Ash his credit because Ash caught him up.
Yeah, it was a close run.
And it really came down to the balance beam.
Yeah.
Because I think Ash dropped off it, didn't he?
He got ahead on the cargo net and onto the zip wire, but then he fell off on the beginning of the balance beam.
Bar. Yeah.
But then Dev
took over.
just took it.
And without making any mistake on the Travelator, nailed it.
Dev nailed it on the Travelator, but then obviously Ash fell on the Travelator.
But,
then Dev ran
around
to
that close up of
motivate
Ash with the ref getting all his family, the whole crowd, behind. I mean, can you imagine being in that stadium with all the people?
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter whose side you're on. It's not about size. And they're all there. Go on, do it. Oh, you can see his face.
Yeah, he was getting very emotional with it. And I would too.
But he did it. He did it, smashed through there. Bless the guy, he did it.
But he still has a chance. He could go through.
Could go through.
As being the fastest runner-up.
I suppose that's the only downside to when the ref kind of is helping you at the bottom and saying, yeah, breathe, take a moment, breathe with it, listen to everybody behind you, because your seconds are still ticking. Yeah, which could cause you not to be the fastest.
Exactly, yeah.
So we'll have to see. And then, of course, then we get the ladies.
Ladies, Kerry pretty much took it.
She was a rocket. Rocket. She was out there in front. I think Betty sort of caught up on the cargo net a bit, didn't she?
Yeah.
Because they both got to the trapeze.
I mean, there was quite a points deficit between the two. I think Kerry had 28 and then
but I think it was
Betty only had 16.
down to when they went on the trapeze, Betty kind of caught up. But then on the cargo net, Kerry just shot up it. Yeah. And then after that, it was foregone conclusion, really, wasn't it? But, bless them. It was still a really good run. I loved it.
In all, still a really fantastic episode. I can't wait for the semi-finals to kick off.
The thing is, it's working.
Yeah.
You know, it's gone right from the beginning with all our hopes and dreams for this new season of Gladiators, this whole new show.
It's persisting.
And it is staying there and it's giving quality every single
reliable, which is fantastic.
You know, I mean, here we are, and I am really, really looking forward to the next Saturday.
Of course, yeah.
It's back to the days where you have to wait for a week to watch the thing you want to watch.
Which you don't get now.
You can't go and
binge watch
Gladiators, and that's a great thing.
It's like, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
Who's it going to be?
What's going to happen?
We can spend all week chatting about it. Who we think's going to go? I think Deb has got a good chance.
Yeah.
And it was Chung.
Because he was fast.
Yeah, but so's Chung.
True.
So I'm kind of thinking we're looking possibly at a Chung Dev final.
Crikey, they're going to get thrown around, aren't they? They're really going to earn it.
And to be honest with you, I'm not sure on the ladies. And I've forgotten the name. The firefighter is still my favourite on that one. But Kerry, she was fast. Yeah. So you know, the ladies harder for me to judge.
As I say, it's anyone's game.
Yeah. On Gladiators.
On Gladiators. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see.